I would have seen her before. Usually, I thought, but no, I haven't seen her.
Yeah,
before.
she's done lots of Malayalam movies.
Yeah, she's not that young. She's 31. So.
Oh, then I'm being old, RV. What
No,
the you mean?
that's younger than me as well. That's younger than me as well.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Chatterbox teaser reaction. My name is Joyce, and today I'm joined by the lovely, the beautiful Maarya. Hey, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good as well. Thank you. Next up, we have, of course, our lovely RV.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Haven't seen some of you for about 2 weeks. How's it going?
Yeah, I know. Long time no see. How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling very Christmassy because we're not far away from that now.
We're literally a few days away. Days away. Last up, we have, of course, the lovely, the gentleman, the man with the mesmerizing eyes. Please welcome Sean.
Oh, thank you, Joyce. Yeah, I'm feeling Christmassy too. Yeah, just like RV just said, like I said, got the jumper on.
I know.
I've got the spirit. I'm ready, man.
Okay, all right. Let's start with today's reaction, which is, so we're going to react to the teaser of Godse. Is it Godse? Godse? If I'm wrong, correct me, guys.
Probably the second way that you said it, I think sounds good.
Godse?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an upcoming Telugu action thriller film written and directed by Gopi Ganesh, starring Satya and Aishwarya Lekshmi in her debut role in a Telugu movie. So let's watch this and see what it's all about.
Let's see what's happening.
Cool.
ఏ నినాదం వెనక ఎవరి ప్రయోజనాలు దాగున్నాయో తెలుసుకున్నంత కాలం ప్రజలు మోసపోతూనే ఉంటారు.
ఇదంతా ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాడు? అతని రియల్ నేమ్ ఏంటి? అసలు ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుందో ముందు నాకు తెలియాలి. ఓన్లీ దెన్ ఐ కెన్ హ్యాండిల్ హిమ్.
రాష్ట్రంలో అర్హత గల గ్రాడ్యుయేట్స్ అందరికీ ఉద్యోగ అవకాశాలు కల్పిస్తారు. రైట్?
అది చెప్పాక తమ్ముడు మేము అధికారంలోకి వచ్చింది.
సాధారణంగా ఉద్యోగం చేస్తే డబ్బులు వస్తాయి, వ్యాపారం చేస్తే డబ్బులు వస్తాయి, వ్యవసాయం చేస్తే డబ్బులు వస్తాయి. కానీ సేవ చేస్తున్నందుకు మీకు వందల వేల లక్షల కోట్లు యావస్తున్నాయిరా. Because you're all looting public money in the name of service.
Okay. Well, what do you think, Maarya?
I mean, yeah, it looked pretty good actually. The shots were nice. The cast looks good. It was well made. Like, I think putting that shot in where he had all those like bombs attached to him certainly raised like so many questions for me, and I was like, whoa, what is going on? So they certainly got my attention well. It looks high quality. It looks good. I think I'd be interested in watching it.
Okay, good. What about you, Arvi?
Yeah, I think the background music was very, very sort of tense, high tension type of score or background sound to that. So that only added to the sort of the actual tension and drama itself. I'm trying to understand what was going on in the trailer. It looks like that guy. I don't know if the character is supposed to be Godse or not. I don't know, but yeah, that character who had the looked like the protagonist who had the bomb sort of strapped on him and he was sitting there. It looked like he was almost just preaching to people to say that, you know, there are a lot of sort of fake people out there who are kind of conning the public, or they're sort of getting getting their way without actually earning it. You know, he seemed to be somewhat of a what's the word, a vigilante, almost like he was almost like a, not a freedom fighter, but he was fighting for like certain liberal rights or something like that. And that, it reminded me of, I don't know if you guys have seen the Scandinavian drama The Bridge. Is like one of the best shows ever made, like crime thriller, that genre. It's a Scandi noir called The Bridge, or in Swedish or Danish is called Bron Bron. But basically, there's like I think 4 or 5 seasons of that, and a couple of those seasons were sort of similar themed, where there was like these activists who were fighting against like the way the world was getting polluted, or fighting against the way like politicians were corrupt. But they actually did it in like sort of like a terrorist way. So they were being like vigilantes and blowing people up and killing people because you know, people were getting away with murder through you know, for a better word. So yeah, that kind of reminded me of that. So I don't know if that's an accurate sort of comparison or not, but that's kind of what I gathered from it. So it looked like it was something which is sort of heavily leaning towards someone with a purpose, or someone with something that he really believes in, and he's willing to go to crazy lengths to get his way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it does. I definitely get a sense similar to what you were saying, but probably more along the lines of the Gerard Butler film, Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit more like that, but still similar along the lines of what you was just describing there about the Scandinavian show that you watched. But yeah, it's a really thought-provoking topic, I suppose, because we do live in, you know, countries where governments and world leaders do abuse the system of obviously of the people of that said country, and take advantage basically financially. You know, they siphon money out of you know, the government, the councils, all that we pay tax into. And that's just a very common theme by the looks of things all throughout the world. So I suppose this touching on some of those topics is always going to be interesting for the viewer, because we all are affected by these things that, you know, governing bodies partake in when it comes to the criminal activities related to money. Other than that, I mean, I think it was Maarya touched on the fact that it looked really good, and that was one of the things that caught me in this teaser. The fact that it looked really crisp. Everything that I saw, all the shots, all the scenes, you know, just it was well put together. I like that production. It looked really good. The acting didn't really get too much, just a little taste into some of the dramatic scenes, like with the standoff and the special ops / army turning up to, you know, I suppose try and stop him from, I suppose, terrorizing the building or taking it over. But yeah, it was a really good teaser.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I definitely think from the looks of it, it clearly looks like he's a vigilante with a gun, clearly.
Yeah.
And he's probably fighting.
And a bomb.
Yeah, and a bomb. He's probably, looks like he is fighting corrupt men in power from that little monologue that he gave at the end. That's what it seems like. And I personally really love the vigilante genre. I remember, I think the movie that I can think of is V for Vendetta. I so loved that movie with Natalie Portman and Hugo Weaving. And that I really love those kind of movies. So I personally, knowing or assuming that's what this, I mean, it's a like going on the same lines of like a vigilante, I definitely would be looking forward to this one. This was obviously just a teaser, so I would definitely hope that the trailer would give us a bit more. And so, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the trailer and then the movie, of course. So, yeah. that was our reaction to Godse. Let us know your thoughts, as always, in the comment section. And if you do have more information about the movie, let us know in the comment section, as always. And before you leave, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and support us on Patreon. And this is RV, Sean, Maarya, and myself signing out. Peace.
See you guys.